That breaking news, Tropical Storm Arthur now a named storm down in the Gulf. This is a live look at Galveston, Texas, where right now you can see some heavy rain and strong winds blowing the trees down there. Tropical Storm Arthur is set to move off the coast of Texas to Louisiana, and we are expecting it to bring several inches of rain to our area, which of course could lead to flooding. Good Wednesday afternoon to you. Thanks for being with us. I'm Mike McDaniel. This wet weather comes as many neighborhoods on the North Shore are still seeing flooding from separate storms this week, and those areas will likely see even more. Meteorologist Alexa Trishler joining us now. Alexa, when do we expect to see the bulk of this storm move through?
Yeah, we're going to have that heavy rain coming in later today throughout the late afternoon into tonight through the overnight into much of tomorrow. Tropical Storm Arthur is our first named storm of the season. It looks a little weird. All of the rain is positioned to the east because it's a highly sheared storm. It's going to make landfall somewhere in East Texas, western Louisiana late tonight. Doesn't matter where it makes landfall because we're going to see some very heavy rainfall from this going into this evening, lasting overnight into tomorrow morning, especially for the North Shore into South Mississippi. That's where the worst of the rain looks to happen. It will eventually dissipate by tomorrow over northern Louisiana, but we're going to continue to see these big impacts through tomorrow. Heavy rain and flooding is the biggest concern. We're expecting a widespread 3 to 6 inches of rainfall, but there could be those pockets north of the lake that could get closer to maybe 10 inches. It's going to be isolated, not a problem everywhere, but flooding rains and river flooding, biggest concern with this. If you live along one of our North Shore rivers or South Mississippi rivers, you want to move away from those spots because that's really the top concern is heavy rain and river flooding. Also, we could see some minor coastal flooding of 1 to 3 feet above normal dry ground. We'll have some gusty winds around 20 to 40 miles per hour, but it's our lower risk for coastal flooding and gusty winds, and an even lower risk for an isolated tornado from thunderstorms today and tomorrow. We're going to be watching this heavy rain going into the rest of today through tomorrow. We'll talk more about what you can expect in your full forecast in a bit.
We hear a lot about staying off the roads when it comes to things like this. Should we expect drivers to have issues with the commute tomorrow?
I would say tomorrow morning is going to be very wet, and especially north of the lake early tomorrow. That's where we're going to see our highest rainfall totals. So yeah, I think the morning commute tomorrow is going to be definitely troublesome, especially on the North Shore, South Mississippi. The South Shore doesn't look so bad in terms of the morning commute, but we're looking at this heavy rain threat. That's our big concern, and the rain's going to be lasting tonight through tomorrow morning, especially north of the lake. We'll break down, hour by hour, minute by minute with the precision cast and what you can expect with the rain in your full forecast coming up.